my name is Max Finkle. I work for the Maytag Corporation in Detroit region. We're now at Royal Radio in Royal Oak, Michigan, which is a suburb of Detroit. I'm here with Andy Martinez and Stan Cisco, who's just now joining us after turning the camcorder on. I'd like today to talk about the JennAir washer. Stan, would you hand me that, please?
Sure.
This is what clothes washing has evolved from. You know, our ancestors would take their clothes down to the river, beat them on the rocks, and this is the best that they could do to clean clothes. I'd like to show you, thank you, what washing has evolved to today. JennAir has been in the laundry business a short time, almost 2 years now. We have been the fastest growing manufacturer in the laundry business since its inception. We take our consumer rated #1 preference in cooking and transfer it into laundry products. They've been very successful. Royal Radio is a good example of that. They've become one of our largest retailers in this market for JennAir laundry. The model we're going to talk about today is the JW2000. You notice, like our cooking products, we have a sculptured canopy that has a 2-degree radius on top. It gives the machine a higher profile than the GE or the Whirlpool here on the left. Another interesting thing is we've got large print on the back guard so that the words are very easy to read. The machine has one of the finest warranties available today. It has 1 year full labor, 2 years parts, 5 years rust through on the cabinet, 10 years on the transmission, and 22 years on the inner and outer tubs. I'd like to now talk about the tub itself. We have a cross section of the tub here, and you'll notice that it has teardrop holes around the holes here. The reason that they're there is that we form the holes when we form the tub. The other vendors that use a tub like this, either steel or plastic, will punch the holes in there, which can leave rough edges that can snag the clothes. Another byproduct of the teardrops is that when the machine is agitating, the water goes by these and there's more turbulence created, so that as clothes approach the side walls of the tub, they encounter this turbulence and they're pushed back into the washing zone. You notice also that the tub is shorter and fatter than the other brands. Now I want to show you a good example of this. I'm going to take two bills, a $20 bill and a $1 bill. And Andy will perform as a vertically challenged person and try to reach into the Whirlpool machine to reach the $20 bill and into the JennAir machine to reach the $1 bill. So Andy, if you would now see if you can reach the $20 bill. Hopefully he can't reach
touch
it.
the bottom.
He can't hit the bottom. Now try the JennAir machine.
Did you put the 20 in there?
No, I put the $1 bill in the JennAir machine.
Dropped it, but it's right there.
See how easy it was to get this bill out. Now this is a good example to show why our tub is easier to load and unload. Also, this is going to clean your clothes better as well. Gravity pulls the clothes down to the bottom of the machine, obviously. With this machine here, with the narrower tub, the clothes are compacted into a smaller area, making it more difficult for the clothes to be washed, to encounter the flow of the water back and forth. With the JennAir machine, with the shape of our tub, the clothes are dynamically moving around this tub freer because they're not confined in such a narrow cylinder as in the Whirlpool tub. The hardest working part of this machine is the agitator. We use an agitator that has both horizontal and vertical fins. Both of these machines have a corkscrew or auger type agitator. Now we want to do some visuals for you to show you how this agitator might work. And Stan, if you'd help us here. Stan is going to perform as our auger. So Stan, if you just take this and auger yourself with this. And as you can see, what happens, keep turning, Stan, you can't turn, can you? Because it's wrapped around, nor can it wash. That's the point that we're trying to make. What happens is the clothes get looped around this auger and they stay there and they're twisted, and it's very difficult for this machine to wash the clothes. We also have another visual that we like to show you. The machine that we're looking at has 4 speed combinations. So we're using 625 RPM for spin, or on the delicate or slow spin 412. On the agitate on high speed it's 90, and 60 on the slow or the delicate. And you can have 4 combinations, so you can mix and match this any way you want based on the type of load that you're doing. The machine also has 2 unique wash actions. We have both back and forth and up and down. Now Stan is going to be Mr. Up and Down, and Andy is going to be Mr. Back and Forth. And I'd like the 2 of you to get close here.
Oh.
And you're going to be Mr. Up and Down and Mr. Back and Forth. And you can see by taking the best of both of these movements that the machine will give you very good performance when you're washing. Thank you very much. Without the agitator, now most of us don't realize how important this is in performing the washing operations. But without this, all we have is a self-filling automatic draining tub, or bucket if you would. This is the most important part of the washer. Most other machines drain and spin to take the water out of the wash tub. The reason they do this is their transmission and motor are not heavy enough to turn the entire basket around with a full load of clothes and water in it. With our heavy-duty 3/4 horse motor and the heavy-duty transmission, we spin and drain, so that we're spinning the entire wash load with all the water in there as well, and this is a much more efficient way to do this. When you drain and spin, the clothes actually act as a filter as the water is drained down, and then when it's spun, all this dirt is impregnated back into the clothing. But when you spin and drain as we do, plus we have 2 15-second sprays in case there's any debris on top of the clothes as well. This features are very, very important, but most important of all to the retailer and to Stan and Andy is the amount of profit that they can make on the JennAir washer and dryer. If you look at our margin versus the GE here and the Whirlpool, the dealer will receive in profit almost $50 more just on the sale. They will receive, working on 25%, another $12.50 in commission if they sell the JennAir over the GE or the Whirlpool. Plus, with our liberal spiff program, you notice that their badges, these are both our spiff slaves.
You're here.
They will achieve a greater reward on top of that. That's the conclusion of this presentation. I hope you've liked it. Excuse the voice. I've had laryngitis for 3 days. Thank you very much.